shit, motherfucker. There we go. Well, that went down like a leaded turd. So, for those of you who don't know, or are just tuning in, or are unaware, I was out today and went to go pick up some staples from my local hardware store, and decidedly stopped. You know, decidedly went to go after that and go get me some firewood, and went up the side of the mountain. And then I went to go up the country road and went down the cliff instead and into the ditch. Now, I told you all before, I'm just the luckiest son of a bitch on the fucking face of the earth, because somehow I'm still breathing, I'm still here, I'm still alive, and I still got all faculty and capability of my abilities. But my truck is up the side of a mountainside, hanging off of a cliff, held up by a tree. So, like I said, well, that went over like a leaded turd. Left all my important fucking shit in the truck. Like a lighter. I can smoke some fucking weed and get all my fucking nerves loose. Thank you, God, for fucking bullshit. Oh, motherfucker. At least I got one of them. Oh, empty. Ain't much there, Doc. Like I says, that went over like a fucking leaded turd. Fuck. I don't have any photographs of the carnage yet. Suffice to say, I'm not getting that motherfucker out without a crane. And maybe even with a crane. Pratyush, good to see you. Yeah, I'm back in Vernonia, Oregon. But my truck is somewheres up the mountainside over there, stuck on the side of the fucking mountain. Zombie floors. Good to see you. Welcome to the rant with the ranty McFuckface. I feel a dumbass. I tried to hit the side of the, I tried to hit that roadway because I knew going up it, I was just going to spin out anyways if I tried to go in slow. So I tried to hit it with just a little bit of speed, not too much, not too little, just enough speed to where I'd be able to kind of up and ramp up the other side, just get a little bit of traction so I can get off the fucking road. Well, I hit that Diffie, I hit that Dukes of Hazzard, and then I hit that fucking tree. And I don't know what the fuck happened in between or afterwards for about 5 minutes. I was just sitting there and motor running, just So yeah. Oh, and by the way, the reason why I haven't uploaded recently is because I got back, I had a whole fucking ton of work to do, and I threw my back out. So I'm an asshole. I'm a whole fucking ass. And on top of that, my fucking truck's up the side of a fucking mountain. I'm still alive. Oh, by the way, that's why I was up there. I was up there getting firewood because I'm out of firewood. So you know what they says? Why, child, when it rains, it pours. And that's when it really sucks to be poor. Yeah. It really sucks to be poor. So what the fuck happened now, Joe? Huh. For a what fuckers? I have no idea. But I do know is that my fucking truck is up the side of a fucking mountain. And I can't do shit about it. But I tell you what, I might just fucking hike my happy ass the fuck back up there and sleep the night out in the fucking truck on the side of a fucking cliff, looking over the side of the fucking cliff. Because it's better that than somebody, or get shit for it or whatnot, because some fucking, heaven forbid, a fucking cop goes up through there. That ain't gonna fucking happen. But, it's just a matter of like, it's my personal property. I don't want it to fuck up the side of the mountain. I want it in my fucking driveway where I can keep an eye on it. Especially since one of the fucking windows got busted out going off the side of the cliff. Imagine for a second, I'm a bit pissed off. And the fact that I'm still breathing and I'm still alive and all that shit, and like I didn't go off the major cliff, I just went off a little cliff, just a little one. Well, that makes me even more mad. Because I'll put it this way. I shouldn't have gone off the fucking cliff in the first place. I spent money on fucking traction tires. I spent money to fucking make sure that my truck was in order. Spent money to make sure that the fucking goddamn thing would be able to go up the side of a fucking mountain like it was just goddamn not even there, like it was flat. And I worked my ass off to make sure that my driving skills are grade fucking A. Didn't matter. Did not fucking matter. I went back through and I walked it out to find out what the fuck happened. And it doesn't matter who you are. Wouldn't matter if you had 4-wheel drive. You're not going up the side of that fucking mountain. Not right now. And so I would, even with a winch, you're not going up the side of that fucking hill. I'm just lucky I didn't go off the other cliff. Because you see, there's the road, it's the paved road. Then you got a cliff that goes way the fuck down on this side. Nothing there. And then you've got another cliff where this road goes up the side of it like this, and that cliff is on the other side of the road. So I'm kind of lucky that I went off this cliff and not this cliff. You know what I'm saying? And at the same fucking time, I am madder than fuck that I went off of a cliff. Because I'll work my ass off to make sure that sort of shit won't fucking happen. Deep breaths. Woosah, motherfucker. Oh, I'm getting high off my ass right now. For good fucking reason. Like I just said, I'm mad. I just lived through a near-death experience, and on top of that, my shit's broke. Of course I'm gonna be fucking mad. I mean, it is me here that y'all is looking at. Ye old guardsman, BP, the dude that is like, dude, I'll wear the same goddamn clothes over and over again because I'm so goddamn poor and I'm such a fucking a tightwad that I'm not gonna go spend on extra special fucking duds because what I got is serviceable. I'm the dude that's gonna literally fucking paw slog through the fucking mud rather than ask for help because that's just who I am. You know, I'm one of those folks that, you know, if somebody offers help and I really fucking need it, I'm not gonna sit there and be the ass that goes, well, no, sir, I don't need it. I'm gonna be the fella who's sitting there like, yeah, I need your help, but I don't know, I can't, you know, I'm not the kind of person who's gonna ask you for it. I'll ask you for it after, you know, broke the ice or whatever, but I ain't gonna ask you just a random stranger. I'm not like that no more. I got a long time ago. I was out there on the road and I fucking held a sign for gas because I was really fucking desperate and I needed gasoline. You know, I could eat bark and be fine. Gas? Car don't run without gas. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's like, it's just woosah. Let go, let God, and it'll all work out in the end. You know? Me, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm mad over it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna get mad, as in like insane. I'm not gonna go completely batshit over it. It's just I'm angry because something happened that I'm not very happy about. That's why I'm smoking some weed so that I'm not sitting here going. Rah! It's a good idea, right? But that's the whole point behind this. I'm trying to point out that, dude, fucked up shit happens to me all the fucking time. It's like I have this, I'll get this really short streak of absolutely fucking golden luck. Just amazing. Like I could fucking, I could ice skate on water. You know what I'm saying? And then inevitably shit catches up with you. Shit, I lost fucking 25 pounds going to Texas. Then I got back here, had nothing but a fucking pile of work to do. Still got a pile of fucking work to do. And now my truck's up a tree. So how's your day? And no, I'm not letting Houdini out right now because I'm so fucking angry. I will literally sock a fucking 2x4. Don't give a shit. That is why I'm not just like, you know what? I'm not handling my guns. I am not dealing with my dog right now. I am not fucking with anything. I'm just gonna sit and smoke. Because if I do any fucking thing, and I mean any fucking thing, I'm gonna break shit. So that's why I'm sitting back and just like, I'm good. I'm not gonna go off. I'm just gonna stay calm. And that's how I deal with shit. When it's really shitty, I start smiling more. The more I start smiling, the more people should be afraid. That's the reality of it. When the world has gone to a complete and total utter horseshit to the point where all you can do is laugh, that's when people should be terrified. So me, I'm just laughing at my own misfortune. Because if you can't laugh at your own misfortune, how dare you fucking laugh at anyone else's? Sucks to be you, man. Yes, it sucks to be me. Yes, it is a therapeutic thing. It's still, right now, it is out of my physical capability. That's what I'm saying. It is outside of my physical capability to get angry right fucking now. Because the last time I lost my temper about something like this, I broke my fucking knuckle on a steel chair. It took a piece of steel to break my fucking hand. I've broken 2x4s, I've broken 4x4s. I used to lift up pickup trucks with back of pickup trucks with my bare hands. Get mad enough, I could do a lot of shit. And that is why I am like, ooh, dude, no, fucking stand back. Just let me alone. Let me alone. Because if motherfucker. What the fuck? Didn't want to light. What do you know? Strike anywhere. Strike anywhere, huh? Anywhere but the box? No. Not the little Chinese truck. Nope. I don't have a Chinese truck. I don't have a little truck. This is with the Suburban. This was with my Chevy Suburban. It is sitting right now on the side of a fucking cliff. I bullshit you not right now. It is on the fucking side of a cliff. Can't do nothing about it. Even anybody that has the shit to help with it, I'd be up kind of shit's creek with it, because, I'm an icy person, shit. I normally don't ask anybody for anything, but I could really fucking use a crane right now. That's honest to God truth. I could really use a crane right now. Hey, Pete. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you still with us. I saw you putting up them the planting shit. Way to go. You might want to keep that stuff indoors right now, though. I'm just saying, if anything is happening around y'all's, like it's happening around here. Let me just clue you in on it like this. Pete, take a look. Yes, sir. We finally got our snow. Well, I am not a licensed operator. However, I'm what they call idiot savant. I can learn things like that. Just even now, I can learn how to do something like that. And then it takes me forever and a day to get it right. But really what it is that off the side of a cliff. That's kind of funny. It's in a ditch on the side of a cliff, hung up on a tree. I wish I had pictures of this that I could show you guys. My truck is literally sitting on the side of a fucking cliff right now. I bullshit you not. At the bottom of a cliff, really. I got back by the kindness of a passerby who realized there is a fucking huge ass blizzard coming in, and being up there, even with, 0 below freaking whatchamacallit, the sleeping bags and all that shit, that fancy shit, and all of my skills and all that, and you're not surviving that shit. I could fucking dig a snow shelter, still not gonna fucking survive that shit. No, I was not drunk. I was just a little more ballsy than I should have been. That's all. I had a knowledge of necessity, and I was a little more ballsy than I should have been. Was not being cautious. In other words, I tried to, just kind of swing myself up the side of the roadside. See, the way that, okay, it's all iced out right now. It's all snowed out, right? And let's say, I knew it. I tried to come in at, to turn onto the road. This is a county roadway. This isn't the main highway. Okay, so it's not maintained. So trying to come onto this county roadway, turn off, back end slides out. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'd only need to get just far enough up this that, I'm off the road. So I can walk it out for the rest of the way. So I said, okay, well, go and turn around. So I go pull back outwards, drive up, turn around, try to come back down. As I was coming back down, I couldn't keep it slow enough because I'm on ice. You got to remember, you're driving downhill on ice. I could not slow it down fast enough or, well enough to stay on that maintained 25 miles an hour so I could hit that thing just perfect, about 28 miles an hour. And I hit that thing, and I guess it was either the back tire caught or something, because I hit that little, there's a little bit of a ramp that comes off of it right there to go off the road onto the county road. And I hit that thing, and it just steered me right down into the cliff, into the ditch. And I'd actually gotten up the cliff just to kind of slide back down and in. So now it's just sitting on that culvert there. Luckily, lucky enough, didn't deploy any of the airbags, didn't do nothing like that. Just so I sent her just a little too hard there. You're right, Billy. Feller who was trying to help me out earlier just sent me a text. He's like, "Here, you might have to call this fella." Thank you. I'll look into it. Okay. I need to go grab my power cord and yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my power cord, plug in the phone so I can work this shit out. Weirdo. I want to run around buck ass naked in the freaking cold. Go on. Strange dogs. German Shepherds. Strange fucking dogs. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna have to rearrange shit. Apparently. Yes, that is a beer bottle right there, but that's not a beer that I had this morning. It's just a recent beer because like I said, I threw my back out. I've been trying to loosen up my neck, and nothing has worked. As you can see, it's all stacked up. Nothing has fucking worked. I've been using all sorts of different shit. Still got the fucking knot in my neck. So I'm stiffer than a bug. And it's freezing ass outside. And I've got to deal with this. Yeah, I do have chains. That's not what I was having to deal with up there. It's having to deal with it's the construction of the ramp area right there. It's pretty much just a gravel road. So when it goes out, and you're not going to get up it. You could maybe get onto it with just a little bit of a oomph, but you're so far along, you know, you're not going up the side of it. I've seen this before. I've done this before. I actually did it before to where I shoved that truck up that freaking ramp a couple of times. I just didn't hit it full on enough. So it's the fact that it's snowing outside. You know what? Yeah, I'll let Houdini showcase that to you. It is actually snowing very hard outside. So yeah, it's not t-shirt weather here. I just fucking flipped my freaking truck. Well, didn't flip it, but you know what I mean. That's good. So yeah, I went up the side of the hill, and then it just basically what I was doing is when I hit that side turf, I was aiming to keep it right tight and center, because I knew I had to keep it just centered enough to where it would just rise up and then stop. And if I could get it to stop, because you're coming back up that hill this way, I could do that without sliding back. I've done it a couple of times. The only problem is that I missed the rut that I was aiming for. That's what it is. I missed the rut I was aiming for. I looked at the ground and it's pretty much looks kind of like wet concrete. Consistency of wet concrete right there. So you got to hit it just perfect or you're going to go and dive off the side. So yeah, partially my dumbassery, but mostly road conditions. And anyone can make that mistake. Like I said, too much balls, not enough brains. So that's why I've got, 8 layers on. Probably about like 16 pounds of clothing. And yeah, it's hella cold up here. Yep. You'd be surprised at how many times, well, and also another reason why folks didn't travel in the winter, but, and in some places only traveled in the winter, but did it with special type of wagon, or not really wagon, but sleds. But yeah, now you understand why old shit was the way it was. Yeah, that's the way it was down in Texas. I was sweating my ass off down there. Well, not sweating my ass off, but it was warm. Still a little nippy, but still warm enough, Almost t-shirt weather. Almost. And like out of the fucking blue, here you go. Like, because when I left, it was raining a little bit, but it wasn't really getting all that cold or snowy. Here you go. There's your white Christmas, about like a month and a half too late. Oh, by the way, it's more of a Grinchmas. Because now all the bad luck shit starts to pile up. And that's why I'm just, again, don't get mad. Can't really fuck with it right now because, yes, of course it's snowing. I'm not an idiot. But I do need to get up there and get that truck out. Yeah. I gotta get my truck out of there. So I got to a point where I was like, I want to rip somebody. I just want to rip something apart, and I need to not, because otherwise I'm gonna hurt myself. Let me get back up there. get the tree out from underneath of my truck. How the fuck that happened, I don't know. My back axle slid across the tree trunk. So I think basically what happened is where I ended up, I got either really lucky or not so lucky. More like, yeah, that fucking truck is totaled. On the edge of a knife, I don't know. All I know is, hey, I'm alive. And my life has gone down like a lead turd. That's why, hence the name of the stream is, well, that went down like a lead turd. I was not expecting that, and nor was I trying to do that. That one caught me a little bit by surprise. Surprise, motherfucker! You know what I'm saying? I do this shit all the time. Mind you, I know my conditions. I know how to drive in the snow. I know how to. Microscopic fucking miscalculation in this kind of weather, and you are done. So, yeah. Partially more balls than brains, but also partially, mostly weather conditions. And yeah, I gotta go pull my fucking truck out of there. I'll figure on something. I'm no idiot, and yeah, I've got resources, and I'm gonna smoke some weed so I don't fucking lose my shit. Because that should not have happened. And my brain is trying to wrap itself around it, and I don't want to fucking go and just, go blowing holes through shit or something. Everything happens for a reason, you're right. And shit happens. Most of the time, it's a bowl of shit that you're having to eat. And sometimes you get a little bit of strawberry shortcake on the side. As my cousin says. Well, I just fucking got done working on that truck too. And I still got a mile more to do on it, but that's work that I gotta do. Probably pulling the motor and shit. I just fucking got done throwing money out there, motherfucker. Here we go again. I got some body work I gotta do. I got some fucking probably some structural work to do. Maybe, maybe not. And yeah, I gotta fucking replace the motor or replace the bearing race in the motor. Can hear that fucker every time I start out. Just And yeah, I know. Shit needs to be done. Dog, Westhoffen, Vetzil. What, you want inside? Alright. In a moment. Oh, rope. That thing is so old and decrepit it won't. Oh, hey. We're not doing this shit. Not in and out. No. Alright, then go be in the snow, you weirdo. Yeah, probably. That, dude, I just already know. You know, it's just going to take some work. I'll end up hoofing it back up there, or you know, getting a ride from a friend or something, or figure out a way to maybe cantilever it or something. And if I can get, it's not a fucking light machine. I need some rope set for a couple tons. Just because of how it's stuck and where it's stuck. I need something that's, you know, a couple tons worth to get it out. Or a crane. Literally lift it up and, you know, pluck it up and put it down. Because of how it is and where it is, and, you know, problem with the load shift and all that. And so, yeah, getting it out is going to be a fucking... Oh, they're going to learn something. One way or another. Some redneck engineering. Probably. Yeah, shit, I'll do it on video if I can get this thing to charge. But, yeah. I got to get 2 tires back on the fucking ground. Because it's literally... When I went in, it went up and then slid down onto a culvert. So it's, you know, let me see if I can get you a little bit better angle here. So I went up the side of the hill and it slid down instead of taking the hill and going up the full angle. It took and then caught the side of the hill and went down into the culvert. And where it sat on the culvert, it then just took and dipped over full side on. So now it's full side onto the freaking, you know, it's got 2 tires all the way up off the ground. Load's all shifted inside and everything. I got to move that out of there. This is going to take a Herculean effort. ain't truly prepared for, but I could probably genetic engineer out of this ballpark. Tell you what. Take one of those take both of those 4x4s. And that steel bar, rope them up and make a draw house. I could tip the truck back with that. And as long as there ain't shit in the way of it, I could probably get it out. Maybe need a tug or something. But yeah, I'd end up probably having to make a draw house. Now, for those of you who don't know what a draw house is, it's also known as a jack crane and a holler winch, if I remember correctly. Basically, what you do is you get the proper lining set up, have a pole that's your draw house. That has a line running from it to your object, all right? And then you have another line running off of that, and that comes around another anchor point, all right? And comes back past the draw house and down to a tension point, somewhere so you can tension off, and you just keep on tensioning, and eventually it'll just pull the whole vehicle over. People use it with Jeeps all the time because they're really top heavy, but my truck ain't really all that top heavy. It's actually more low to the ground, or the weight's more down low in the center. But I put it this way: a Ferrari would have gone side on going through what my truck just went through. So there's a reason why the draw house actually exists. It's not. I'm not coming up with something off the girdle. This is something that's been used by people since the Oregon Trail for that. All right, so I thought, yeah, sit there and think, use your mind, overcome the problem. It's just now I need a ride back up there. And I pray to God my axe is still in there. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be there because, it's got a couple 100 pounds of tires sitting on it in a truck on a precarious fucking angle, hanging over the side of a cliff. I mean, you're not fucking with that shit unless you're an idiot. So I just need a lot of rope. That's where it is. I need a lot of rope. Perhaps maybe a winch. And yeah, a draw house. It's basically just a cantilever crane. Yeah. Usually use just a tree, That's what I was sitting there thinking right before this was up on me. He's like, you need to ride back into town, bro. I'm like, actually, yeah, I kind of do because my dog's at the house and I probably need to let him out. I just simply went up there to go and get some firewood. Like I said, I just went and got staples to start working on a chicken coop. you know, can't win for losing in some points. My luck turns like on a dime, but everything else don't seem to want to go with that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. Yeah, you are absolutely correct with that tandem thing. I think it's a good idea. I do need, 2 points contact there. Whatever the case, I do need to get this shit together, get it up there, and get working on. Ouch. Probably want some block and tackle, which means those ain't really that good for load bearing. I'm just brainstorming right now, like, because this is like how I'm at. It's not how I managed to shove that truck in there. That's how Mother Nature managed to shove that truck in there, because I couldn't have managed that. That's why I says, like, it weren't me. That one weren't me. I can honestly says that weren't me. That I could not do that as perfectly as Mother Nature just did it. My brain's still freaking like, I gotta get my truck out. You get your truck stuck? No, I'm just looking for a parking space. Thanks. Oh Lord. Yeah, I do one way or another. I got to get that thing out of there. So every eventuality. Okay. Never count a price out, because you can always work your way to any eventuality. I'm putting a lot of fucking faith and stock in my old man's words here. Oh. Hopefully my phone will get charged to a point where I can work this out, because get my phone charged up. I might just go up and do this all by my little lonesome, and then record the whole damn thing and be like, here you go, folks. Shit happens. That was a tree exploding. What? No, you go out there. That was a tree exploding up on the hill. Don't worry, our trees won't explode. We're too far down the hill. Go on. Move us dolphin. That's not gonna get you. Tell you what, he's a pussy under fire. But I still love you. You know that? Ah! Get me all wet. Muddy. Ash, you little dolphin. Come on. Get that out of here. I don't want it. Come on. Get it out of here. All right. Wish my freaking phone would charge so I could go and do this. Any Hoosiers. While I am working up a second wind to go and take on that truck, I'll go ahead and throw some chicken wire. I ain't calling this fucking day a loss. Oh, shit. One of these days, I'm going to find out I should just give it a quit. All right. Stapler. Sealed with that freaking bionic packaging. Alright. Oh, motherfucker. There we go. Dog out. Go on. Bust dolphin. Well, they ain't the right pitch on the tine, but I'm sure they'll hold and manage. What the hell? Oh, one too many in there. One too many in it. All right. So far. All right. Now. I will set yonder up so as y'all can watch the circus while I go and make sure of the day not being all shit. It's all a machine and all that shit. I know it. I ain't worried none. Shucks. You should see me on an off day. And that'll do. I think. Let's see here. If you would just angle correctly, you fuck. Frame it. Frame it. That'll work. Y'all can see, and it's still plugged in. All right. Yeah. More fun than a barrel of monkeys in a three-ring circus. Holy crap. Like I said, I ain't calling the entire day a freaking loss. I'll get that truck out of there. Just a matter of time. I ain't entirely powerless now. Oh, always got a big piece of wire. Dog, I'm not fucking playing right now. Jesus Christ. It is a lot more work to deal with you than it is to deal with anything else I got to deal with my day. Why don't you leave me alone? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go take some pictures. Don't worry. I got a lot more ahead of me. This is gonna be fun. See here. Like I said, I have no idea how on God's green earth you can shove a truck into that hole. But I shoved a truck in that hole. And I'm not talking about a hole back here in the yard. That's just me working on a coot. No, I'm talking about, you know, from here, it would be that way. A long fucking ways. It ain't that way. That's south of me. It's actually southeastish. Or south, yeah, southeastish. South by southeast. Not quite due south. Moreover, there. And it's on the other side of a mountaintop. And that's going to be a whole different thing. I got to wait for this thing to shoot. Looks like I got 29%. That's not enough to walk there. Yeah, no, I got to gonna have to figure this out one way or another. Can't leave my truck there. Don't want to leave my truck there. Refuse to leave my truck there. Oh shit! I got a phone call, y'all. Stand by.